Folks, Simply H here, coming live from the Nerd Cave here in Bristol. I just wanted to do our weekly video where we have the song of the week, the must watch of the week, and the pickups of the week. There was no videos last week for this, so it's basically the last 2 weeks worth of pickups, as well as the song of the week is just this week. All right. So long story short, let's get started. Let's start with our song of the week. Our song of the week comes from the band the Parlotones. We actually went to go watch them on Friday evening. It's definitely one of the bands that's part of the soundtrack of my life, but it's very much a part of the soundtrack of mine and my wife's life. So basically, that's why the Parlotones get our song of the week. And the song that we chose for this week is Baby Be Mine. I'll definitely add it to the Song of the Week playlist so that you can go have a listen to it. Obviously, I have not done so at this moment. Then our must watch for this week is definitely the match between Rowdy Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. I think it was a fantastic match. I think that the way it went was great. I think the way it ended was great as well. If you see the passion that was in that game, if you see the passion that was in that match, you'll know what I mean. I am wearing my Rowdy Ronda Piper T-shirt in solidarity with her, because I don't think it's cool that the crowd turned on her like that at the end of the match. But at the end of the day, I think it's the best they could have made out of the situation. It is definitely a good way to keep face for both of them, because it's a loss by disqualification. Because obviously, as you know, Charlotte came and smacked her with a kendo stick. The look, that fierce heel hatred, whatever you want to call it, in Charlotte's face yesterday or last night or this morning or however you want to put it, that was fantastic. And that's why I made my must watch of the week. So basically, this weekend was jam packed. This weekend we went to watch the Parlotones, which was fantastic. It was great to see them. It's the second time we're seeing them here in England, and both times was in Bristol. Then it was the South Africa versus Scotland match, which was a great match. You'll see there's a few videos that I did on that. I did one at pre-game, halftime, and then post-game again. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But the long story short there, South Africa ended on top. Then it was the NXT War Games. My gosh, that was fantabulous. I would definitely recommend anybody to go and watch the NXT War Games too that played off this weekend. If you go onto the WWE network, you would be able to watch that. If you subscribe and you've never subscribed before, you'd be able to actually get that pay-per-view. You'll be able to watch it, the NXT War Games, or any pay-per-view that's ever been. But anyway, NXT War Games, you'd be able to watch Survivor Series that went down last night. But then you'd also be able to watch TLC for free before you have to pay for your first month. So that's pretty cool. So that's Saturday night or Sunday morning. And then on Sunday, it was my wife's birthday. So we went off to go watch Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald. I thought it was great. I still feel the same way about it. You can feel it's the Harry Potter universe, but you can also feel that it's not quite Harry Potter. So I still feel the same way about it as I did in the first movie. It was all great. It was all cool. I don't feel the same feels that I do when I watch Harry Potter than when I watch this, but it's still pretty amazing, and it's a fantastical world, and it's all great like that. The only criticism I have towards the end, there was a bit of hurdy-gurdy up and down. I'm not sure. I lost them a bit. Obviously, got it again and then carried on with the film, but there was a bit of like unsurety there towards the end, which was weird. But obviously, it all ended well and it all great. And I'll definitely watch the third one if it does come out, or if they bring out a third one. Then obviously last night we had the Survivor Series. I thought it was a great pay-per-view. I did enjoy it. Going into it, I thought with the changes that they made, it wouldn't be that cool, what have you. But I did enjoy the ultimate, the whole of the pay-per-view. I think I got 4 out of 7 right in my predictions, which is not great. And it is quite weird that Raw won at 6-0, so they won all 6 of their matches in a row, of which the only match that the SmackDown team SmackDown won was the pre-match, so that doesn't even count as part of the War Games. So the War Games, the Survivor Series as such was won by Team Raw, and yeah, I don't think that's quite deserved, but we'll see how the story plays out tonight and tomorrow. I think by no means is this whole battle over. I think they made some good platforms for good feuds. I think it's fantastic the way that the Raw team were fighting each other as well as fighting the SmackDown team. So that was great to see as well. But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed the pay-per-view. It's definitely not like a one for the ages type of thing, but definitely, as my must-watch of the week says, my favorite match was Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. I think they put it all out on the line. I think it's everything that we wanted. I would have liked more of a build-up to it, though, before the time, obviously. It's all a match that we've all wanted to see all along. So it's not the end of the world that there wasn't a build-up. But yeah, that's the only thing that could have made it greater in that sense. Right, so Song of the Week, Baby Be Mine by Parlotones. Must Watch of the Week, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. And now it's the pickups of the week. So, as I said, we went to Butlin's Minehead last week to go watch the WWE. So what we got was the official program for the 2018 year or what have you. It's very cool. It's jam-packed with cool pictures and breakdowns and all the stuff as of WrestleMania onwards, which is pretty cool. So I quite enjoy that. So we had to pick that up. So that's the official program. We also picked up, let's start with the smaller goodies. What else did we get here? Right, so part of the package that we got was there's entertainment package, and we went shooting. So we went. These are all the targets from the shooting. So that's pretty cool memorabilia. We can put that up or what have you. On the bed in our bedroom when we got there, they left us the latest WWE Kids magazine, which I thought was pretty cool. There's a few things in there that was cool. This was our welcome pack. So part of the WWE little magazine, there's these boomsticks for Bailey, because if you are one of those Bailey supporters. I'm not, obviously, which is why I didn't even open it, because I didn't want to even pretend to be a part of the Bailey movement. I'm not a hugger at all. Yeah, and the rest of the stuff is just like pamphlets and things from other things you can do in the area or around the country. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So we've got that. I got to... yeah, I got to pose with the WWE Championship belt. It's pretty cool as well. So there's that. I had good fun with that one. Didn't know about it, or didn't know I was going to do it, so I've got my Good Brothers shirt on there. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I think we paid 15 quid, and you got that, and a magnet, and a keyring. Yeah, so that'll be some goodies to throw into someone's Christmas box for the year. My mom's coming up from South Africa to come and visit in December, so I'll probably pass those on to her. Then we've got some. So this was in the WWE Kids magazine thing, the Kurt Angle's medal, which is pretty cool because now I'll display that along with Kurt Angle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I enjoy or like the fact that we got that. Then we've got this year's match attacks cards, and they're all upside down. None of them are really that cool. I think there's one that I liked. So meh. This is cool. That was meh. That's alright. This guy was the announcer while we were there. Meh. And then this is the one that I do like, actually. So Steph McMahon. It's a a silver shiny card, so I suppose that's more better. It's more better than the others. Then we've got our event guide from what we from where we were. So they originally announced that we were going to see Asuka and Naomi versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, which is a match that did happen. We did see that. Then they said Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and R-Truth would be taking on Sanity. That did not quite happen in that way. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, or the Good Brothers, took on Sanity, but then they were helped out by Jeff Hardy. He came out and gave them a vibe. Then it says we would have seen Jeff Hardy and Andrade Cien Almas. We did not. We saw Jeff Hardy versus someone else. Who was it? I forget. We saw Andrade Cien Almas against Bobby Lashley. Then Ty Dillinger versus Shelton Benjamin. That's who it was. Sorry, it was Jeff Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin we saw. They said we'd see Tyler Bate and Zach Gibson. We did not. It was Trent Seven and Zach Gibson. They saw we'd see the New Day, the Usos, and the Bar. We did. Charlotte versus Becky. We did. Rusev versus Shinsuke. We did not. So the Shinsuke match was against Jeff Hardy. Rusev was with R-Truth and Carmella with Lana, so they had their mixed match thing. And then AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, and Samoa Joe was the main event. So there's their little breakdown of what we were going to see on the weekend, which is pretty cool to see. It would have been cool matches, but the matches we saw weren't bad either. And then it's like just basically a little information booklet of what stars we were going to see. That's the breakdown of all the entertainment and stuff they had over the weekend, which is, again, it's not anything super tropical. We did not do the archery. We played some mini golf. We cancelled our bowling, and we did the shooting thing. That's about it. And we ate a lot of food. I must say the food places were good. We had fish and chips, which was good, and the Italian place was good. But other than that, yeah, if it wasn't for the wrestling, we wouldn't have stayed at all, to be fair. It wasn't like the cleanest joint to go and stay. It's definitely just for the wrestling. Then also in the, what do you call this thing? The WWE Kids magazine, there's like a Daniel Bryan side plate, the Yes Movement. So yeah, that was in there as well. And then we purchased from the WWE shop. They had like a shop that they set up their merch stand, and we purchased the Money in the Bank briefcase, which I think is pretty badass. I have not seen it at this price. It was £30, so we had to jump on that, and it's very cool. It actually works, and it's not a bad quality. It's not obviously nothing you would really take to work with you. I think you need to be a special kind of special to want to do that. And then yeah, there's more pamphlets in here and things to see in Somerset, obviously being there. And then, which I thought was pretty cool, reminds you of the old beach town vibe, was they gave you these little sweets at the restaurant with butlins on there. So it's the mint rock candy that they gave us. The other thing, so obviously it was my wife's birthday, so there's some things that we bought and got and all that stuff that I'm not going to put on here. But at the Parlotones concert, we got their tour DVD. This is their 20th anniversary tour of being a band. So that's why it's called China, because apparently when someone's married for 20 years, you gift them with China. And these guys gifted us with this album called China. So there you can have a look. Buckle Up, Antidote, Leave a Light On, Can You Feel It, Beautiful Life, Like Dynamite, Golden Lion, I think. Oh, Golden Love, Young and the Guilty, I Feel Over Nothing, Only the Good Die Young, Manufactured Kings, Keep Reminding Me, Goodbye to the Show. And then over there you can get all their social media goodies to go check out, and you're able to go probably listen to one or two of their things and all that. Over on Facebook, I did share the live videos. Over on Instagram as well, I shared some of the videos over there of the weekend. So yeah, all in all, it's been a great week. Last week, this week coming, we are going to watch South Africa play Wales. There's the little scarf there from last year. I'm looking forward to that. We're on a good standing, but so is Wales. I think it's going to be a tough match. I think that it's going to be close, like within 3 points to whoever wins. I'm hoping, obviously, South Africa takes the win this year. It would be nice to leave a stadium with a win. I haven't had that feeling for a long time. Because our last match we watched was obviously South Africa versus Wales in Cardiff. We lost that one. Then before that we watched the Sevens tournament, which was also it was in Twickenham. We didn't win that. I think we came second. We did win the whole tournament, but we didn't win that that leg of the tournament. And then before that, it was obviously watching the Bulls at Newlands, which for the last couple of years has not been great, and we have not been leaving as the winners. So that's why I would be glad if we could take a win this weekend. Other than that, nothing really hectic else to look forward to this week other than the rugby. I'm going to get some more work done on the sleeve. That's something to look forward to. That's tomorrow, actually. Obviously, I won't post any pictures yet. Once the sleeve is done, then I'll do a whole thing on that. So I'm not going to post anything about it on social media. I'll probably just post, oh, I am here now, that sort of thing, but I won't post a picture of what it actually looks like. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. So if you have anything to say about the Survivor Series, the rugby, or the NXT War Games, or any of the things that you saw today, please leave a description in the comments. Leave a comments down there. As I say, I'll put the video for the Parlotones onto the little thread. So if you go and look in my playlists, you'll be able to find the song of the week, and then I'll see if I can find a highlight package of this match between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair to put into the must watch as well. Other than that, yeah, so the pickups were quite a few little odds and sods. The biggest pickup obviously being the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it was, and obviously the CD is also really cool. I'm looking forward to actually having a good listen to it. Other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic week. And if I don't see you in the week, I'll see you through the window. And if not, I'll see you next Monday. Cheers, bye. Have a good one.